The next feature we'll look at is what's called the Purge function. Similar to AutoCAD, you can purge out all the unused items such as materials or layers or components that were once in the model but no longer are, but the model is storing and making the file larger than it needs to be and bogging it down. I'll show you a quick way to purge everything out of it. So for example, say we have this roof and we were testing out different roofing materials, but we've decided that we're going to go with the Spanish tile and no longer need these two materials. So we delete them out, but you can see that here in my materials panel that those two materials still exist. We want to get rid of them because we don't need the model to carry that info inside the model. So if you go to Window and go to Model Info and to the Statistics tab, you see you can click this button right here called Purge Unused, and you'll see that when I click it, that my materials will drop from 7 to 5 because we're going to eliminate these two materials. So materials drop from 7 to 5. Those materials are gone. So it's a very quick way to get rid of unwanted stuff, which would include layers or components or what have you. So even if I turn on my Components tab, if I go to Home, you'll see that I have these doors in here and these window blocks that are all inside of here. So if I come back and go to my model and say, for whatever reason, we decide we don't need these windows, and you know what, let's just get rid of the doors too, we just don't want them. So now that you can see that components are still here in my model, these materials are still here in my model, these layers that have that are associated with the doors and windows are still in the model, they're just mucking things up and we don't need them. So again, if I click Purge Unused, you'll see that all that stuff goes away because it's no longer part of the model. So it's a quick way to clean up the model and for SketchUp to search through and get rid of the things that are no longer part of what is inside the model.